Might take a peep to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on Earth in a minute.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Chicago Bulls. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Bird out there with Pierce. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Cowens in at the center position. Wasted no time on that one.
And the beauty of Jordan's pull-up, he can do it running full speed or laterally in either direction.
Kuzi passes to Bird. Havlicek against Jordan. And it's Havlicek missing. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And the basket by Rose.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Boston. Havlicek outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Goes up on the wing. Jordan can't get it to go.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Chicago. Rose dishes to Rodman. Pippen outside. From outside the arc. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Here's Kuzi. He's covered by Rose. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Kuzi passes to Bird. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, Boston again missing. Here's Chicago. 4-point game. The drive by Jordan. Second shot opportunity. That one doesn't go. Bird with some nice D. Here's feeling it out a bit. Here's Havlicek. Drops in the layup for 2.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Pass to Pippen. Back to Rose. Jordan outside. Pulls up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And that time, the screener rolls. And Jordan has room to get the shot he wants. Makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
It's time for Dance Dance. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves. Sit down. Keep it going.
Love checked in for Dennis Rodman. Boston also with the sub, Kevin McHale. He checked in for Paul Pierce. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Havlicek outside. On the wing, Havlicek. Bird outside. McHale passes to Bird. And another miss by Boston. The Bulls leading by 4. Rose scanning the floor. Over Kuzi. And it's Rose missing. Here's Boston now. On the wing, Bird. Guarded by Pippen. And the shot goes in.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Rose in the post. Takes a three. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Cowens has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Havlicek.
2 minutes.
Here's Kuzi. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jordan against Havlicek. And Jordan good for 3. Jordan's got 7 points in the game.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
Love against McHale. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, Jordan. Pass to Rose. Over Kuzi. Rose, no good. And so Bird will bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. Here's Kuzi. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's Havlicek missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Back to Pippen. Jordan looking around. Shoots over Havlicek. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Pippen. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Kuzi passes to McHale. Here's Kuzi. Bird right side. Here's Cowens. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Jordan. Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Chicago leading on the court right now for the Celtics. White is out there with Havlicek. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Garnett. And it's McHale in at center.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Tatum passes to White. The kick out to Tatum. Takes the 3. There's Tatum's range on display.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Love right side. And Boston with the rebound. It's White on the wing. He's covered by Armstrong. White, good.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Pippen against Tatum. Here's Love. Rebounded by Tatum. Boston leading by 3. To the inside. McHale. And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Pippen, the pass to Love. Over Garnett. And he overshot that one, missing. And Boston has possession. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Tatum, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
To the middle. Here's Love. Nails the baby hook.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's White. Pass to Havlicek. Outside Tatum. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Butler. Garnett grabs the board. Armstrong against White. Up and in on the layup. White's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Get loud fans on the dance. Your White Squad. Here comes the substitution.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Rose kicks to Pippen. Havlicek against Jordan. Noah with a screen for Jordan. Count that one. Jordan's got 11 points.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table.
And so Jordan will bring it out for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Rose passes to Pippen. In the corner, it's Noah. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Pass to Kuzi. Pierce against Pippen. Pierce's shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 5.
A true 3-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
Inside. Here's Jordan. Off target with the jump hook.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Jordan against Havlicek. To the right side. Garnett with a screen on Jordan. And it's Havlicek missing. Havlicek's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. There's Rose with the 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that 3 when he's got some daylight.
1:24 left to play in the first half. Garnett with the screen for Pierce. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Bulls trailing. Here's Pippen. And then Pippen slams it in.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
And the Celtics with possession here. Kuzi passes to Pierce. Havlicek outside. Jordan kicks to Rose. Michael Jordan on the wing, covered by Havlicek. Jordan dishes to Rodman. 6 on the shot clock. Open for 3. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Boston. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Pierce. A wide open look for Bird. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Bird's got 5 now.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Jordan outside. Over Havlicek. Off the left rim and out. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Boston on top. They lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Bulls trail by 3. We've got Derrick Rose. Pippen is out there with Rodman. Then it's Jordan, and it's Gilmore in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now, here's Rodman. Still scoreless. Just 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Pippen. Larry Bird grabs the miss. Boston leading by 3. Launches from deep. No good on the shot.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Kuzi, guarded by Pippen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And we know Pierce has the jumper, but you can also pound it inside with it.
It's his first trip to the line.
Paul Pierce at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Pierce hits 2.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Rose. He's got 5. Pass to Jordan.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Jordan taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Jordan. Celtics leading by 3. Havlicek outside. The Celtics working the ball around now. No good from Bird. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Jordan's got 15.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Welcome.
Pierce with it. Havlicek outside. There's a screen. Unloads. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Over Kuzi. The dive for the ball. Here's Rose. Kicks it out to Jordan. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Now here's Pierce. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Kuzi. 6 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Boston, no good that time either.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Outside for Pippen. And the wide open shot from Rose. Hits the jumper in space. Rose has got 7 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Chicago making a switch here. Love's checked in. Boston also with the sub. McHale's checked in for Paul Pierce. Now here's Rose. He has 7. Michael Jordan on the wing. Sinks that one from the post. 17 points in the game.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Here's Cowens. And he lays it straight in. Cowens has got his second basket of the game.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Jordan against Havlicek. With the fadeaway. No good from Jordan. Boston trailing. Outside, McHale. Pass to Collins. Here's Kuzi. To the paint. Collins passes to Havlicek. Count it. And the Celtics lead by 1. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Jordan against Havlicek. Jordan the pass to Pippen. And McHale pulls it down. And it's the Celtics ball. 1:22 left to play here in the third. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Substitution in the court.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now, here is Jordan. He's got 17. Pass to Butler. Shoots over White. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders, beware.
Parrish outside. And here's Havlicek. Bird left side. Clock at 4. White. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. White's got 7 points in the game. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now here's Pippen. Grant with a screen on Bird. Here's Pippen. Stolen by Bird. It's White on the wing. Here's Havlicek. A shot, no good. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Celtics lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So it's Boston now. The lead is 2, and a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Garnett. He's out there with Parrish. And it's Sherman in at the 2. Here's Chicago. Rose. Good. Rose has got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
Here's Kuzi. And it's Garnett at the elbow. Outside, Pierce. 5 to shoot. Pass to Sherman. Over Butler. A shot by Sherman, no good. Chicago with the ball. Back to Rose. Here's Sloan, defended by Pierce. Goes up at the stripe. Sloan shot is off. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Kuzi. Latre. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Sloan shot is off. Here's Sherman, defended by Butler. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Bill Sherman. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Sloan, that's good.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He told them he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Sloan's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Pass to McHale. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Rodman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Rose. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for the Bulls. Jordan comes in for Derrick Rose. Havlicek outside. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pierce kicks to Bird. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 1.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Hard earned by Butler. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Pippen against Pierce. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Butler. Pass to Pippen. Back to Butler. Rodman sets the screen for Butler. And it's off from three-point range. Butler's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Havlicek dishes to White. Here's Cowens. Over Gilmore. Out to Bird. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Butler on the way. Here's Gilmore, covered by Havlicek. Just 5 to shoot. Pippen for 3. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Jordan. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up. And boy, have they.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Derrick Rose is checked in for Chicago. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that ties the game up.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Cousy passes to Pierce. The rebound by Pippen. And it's the Bulls with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Rodman. And another shot. Pippen misses.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Pierce kicks to Havlicek. Cowens passes to Cousy. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Bird. And another miss by Boston. Outside Rose. Over Cousy. Rose, no good. Havlicek against Jordan. 13 feet away.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that.
Here's Rose. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Collins passes to Bird. Rodman grabs the miss. Chicago calls timeout. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Havlicek against Jordan. To take the lead from the line. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here's Kuzi. He's covered by Rose. Pierce is out there with Bird. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Cowens in at the 5 down low. For 3, Pierce. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And it's Pippen missing. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Cowens. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Here's Kuzi. He takes it in. Makes it off the glass. Kuzi's got the first basket here in overtime for Boston.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Jordan gets to Pippen to take the lead. Havlicek with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. At the elbow, it's Bird. It's all in by the Bulls. Rodman's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. It's to Jordan. Shoots over Havlicek. Jordan can't get it to go.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Down low. Rodman with the defensive effort.
Well, with D so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And Jordan gets it to go.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. A fader. Shot's good from Bird. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Here's Kuzi. Here's Bird. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And as Rodman picks one up.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
Two shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
And the Bulls call timeout here. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Rebound, Boston. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Pass to Havlicek. Now here's Bird. Shot from the top of the key. Gilmore grabs the miss. It's Pippen on the wing. Defended by Pierce. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Bob Cousy, taking two shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Jordan down low. Covered by Havlicek.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Shooting for Boston, John Havlicek. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Rose. Back to Jordan. Misses the tray. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
First personal foul. 14th foul. Shooting for Boston, Dave Collins. Taking 2 shots.
He
Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Outside, Rodman. Gilmore passes to Rose. So we see Boston get the win here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Larry Bird.